All right, in this example for IS40A, we're going to talk about font families and how to use them and how the browser uses them. So I have this basic page here. It looks similar to stuff you've seen before. It has a red background. It has time to test the fonts, testing 1, 2, 3, and then this is a paragraph, and then look at this. So let's go ahead and take a look at the code and see what we have. So we have our doc type, HTML. We have a head, a long head section with styles in it, and a title. Title is font families, but the style section we'll come back to. It's quite large. Then we have our body section where it says time to test the fonts. That's in an H1. So this is an H1 line here. Testing 1, 2, 3 is an H2 tag. So this is H2. This is a paragraph. That's a paragraph there. And then a paragraph with a class called special text. Look at this. And that's a paragraph that just looks a little bit different. So let's look now at the style. And we'll see what we have here. So we have let's first of all skip down to the body rule. So we have the body, we have H1, H2, we have a special text rule, and we have the paragraph rule. So let's look at body. We have a background color is red. That's what we see here. We have a font family of Arial Black, comma, Gadget, comma, sans serif. So you may say, first of all, well, why are there 3? And why does the first one in quotes and the other 2 are not? The reason why the first one is in quotes is that it is a font name that has a space in it. If they don't have spaces, you don't put the quotes around it. If they do have spaces, you put quotes. So it just happens to be that one's first. And basically what this tells the browser is, for this page, if you have Arial Black, use it. If you don't have Arial Black, use Gadget. If you don't have that, use your default sans serif font. And of course, it's going to have a sans serif font. So that way, it's kind of an order of hierarchy of what's chosen first, because browsers are different. Different versions of browsers act differently. So that is our body rule. Now let's go to the H1, H2 rule. Notice I have another font family in there. Times New Roman, Times, and Serif. So notice that these conflict, don't they? We have a font for the body, the whole document, and then we have a font for H1 and H2. Well, H1 and H2 are going to overwrite the body. So notice they are in a different font than the paragraphs are, because the paragraphs are defaulting to our body text rule. Our paragraph is the same as you've seen before, where we have a text-align center, width is 10 EM, padding, border, solid black, margin 1 EM, background color light blue. You saw this in a previous example, something like this. Last rule, special text. Font style is italic, so it adds that on wherever this rule is called. So if you look here, I have paragraph class equals special text. Look at this. Well, this class special text is called. It already was the Arial Black in this case, because it used the first font in the list. So now I have a font style of italic applied to it on top of that. So I have Arial Black that's now become italic. So I hope you see how this works and how you can use your font families to manipulate different parts of your page and make them look different. I'll see you next time.